I am going to let AI into my planner today. I'm going to ask AI for a journal prompt and see how that goes. So I've never done anything like this before. So hopefully you'll stick with me and give it a go. And maybe you'll even do it on your end as well. I am Tina, the Thankful Planner. Thank you so much to my subscribers for coming back today. And if you're new to my channel, then welcome, welcome. We love all things journaling and planning here. I hope you're going to enjoy this today. It's something a little bit different. So if you're interested in what we're going to do, stay tuned. Okay, so why am I doing this? Why am I asking AI for a journal prompt? Well, to start with, I just had this crazy idea because I work in AI, digital strategy. So that's sort of my business realm. And I just use it all the time. And I'm thinking, like, I'm always telling people, try it out, try this, do this. And I just thought, why don't I just try it and see what comes out? I am going to try to, whatever the question. So I've got a prompt I'm going to put in, and I'm going to ask it that question and then see what it gives me back. And whatever it gives me back, I'm going to try to design the spread around that. So maybe the mood and the colors and things like that. I'm definitely going to try to do that, and then I'll put the writing in. I'll answer the question at the end, but I definitely want to build out the spread like that with whatever I get back in mind. I've got no idea. It might be just like gobbledygook. This is new for me too. So let's give it a try and let's see what happens. I'm going to bring you to my computer screen first to put the question in, and then I will bring you down to the drop down camera view to see me getting some stickers and building all of that stuff. So fun stuff, a little bit of something different. It doesn't hurt. Okay, I'll talk to you in a sec. Okay, I'm going to type this into ChatGPT, into my AI. Give me a deep, emotionally powered. How about that one? Emotionally powerful. Sorry, I'm thinking about it on the fly. Journaling prompt that helps uncover something something I've been avoiding. Ooh. But need to face in order to grow. Okay, so that's typed in. I am going to press and see what we get. And then I'm going to make the spread with whatever the prompt gives me. Okay, let's see. What truth about myself or my life have I been quietly avoiding because facing it might change everything? And am I ready to finally look it in the eye? Ooh. To go deeper, try following it up with, what am I afraid might happen if I fully acknowledge this truth? What part of me is trying to protect me by avoiding it? What would freedom or healing look like on the other side of this truth? If you want, I can guide you through answering it live on camera. For your journaling video, just let me know how you'd like to flow. I think I've got to do it because I said I'm going to do it live. So I'm going to do this, and yeah, let's bring you down to the top down camera and we'll start talking about how we're going to go about doing this. So this is what I am imagining for this theme. It's like it's sort of like emotional truth, from shadow to light, you know, transitioning from something hidden to something like, hopefully I'm going to grow from this experience. So I thought to start, probably like the palette would be like, I'm thinking of like indigos and blues, and this is like a good transitioning one, and then sort of like a lighter colour. I don't know if I'm going to use all of this. I also got these out, but I think this is just paper. I think they're more greeny colours, not really something I want to go down that road. They're sort of like a greeny more than an indigo. So I just wanted to see them together. So I probably won't use them. I'm going to stick with these because I like how I can transition. This one is between the two. So they're sort of like scrap papers I might use. I've got some inks here, or I've got these sorts of colours. I thought they would be good. And I pulled some stickers, some blues. And yeah, so I've got a load of stuff. I've got some stamps. I really like this one, this sort of like scratchy look, so I'll probably do that. And these were the stamps I got from Value Village the other week. Really like those stamps as well, so I'm probably going to figure out a way of using them. So I'm just going to lay down some sort of layout to begin with, and then from there I'm going to use this thing to put heading on. I might just take these out because they can be a bit annoying when I'm journaling on them. So let us remove those so we're a bit flatter. Okay, and here we go then. Have you tried anything like that? I'd love to hear down in the comments. I know people have asked, it was trending to ask ChatGPT questions and things like that. So yeah, if you've asked it a question, please let me know. I might use that one. I think I'd like to use that one for the middle, but how? I've got no idea how I'm going to do this. Yeah, because then I can stamp it on there, but I don't want to mess it up. So I like that. But then where would this go? Because this is, I wanted it to start over here like this, moody like this. So it's just, yeah. Well, you know what they say. The only way to do it is just to start, isn't it? Let's do that like that. What do we think of that? Okay. And then just tuck that in there for a minute. I just want to see what it looks like before I lay anything down. And then I was thinking of like coming along here with that one, possibly. Maybe, yeah, like a higher one, like that. Okay, and then up in this corner, yeah, I've got it now. In this, can we bring it all the way down on that one? And just make a short one on the other one. Like that, and like that. Yeah, probably like that a bit more. Okay, here's the plan, like that. And then this one is just going to be like that. Like that. Yeah, I want it to be short on that, like that, maybe. You know. Yeah, quite like that actually. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But it's a good base. So this side is the shadow and this side is going into the light, but in the shadow there is still, in the shadow there's still light, so definitely. Right, okay, that's a good start. I think it's a good start anyway. I'm liking it. And we may need some of that to do the, I may use some of that to do the heading actually. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. What heading I'm going to put on it. I don't want the whole question because the whole prompt was quite long, wasn't it? So let me just repeat the prompt again. What truth about myself or my life have I been quietly avoiding because facing it might change everything? And am I ready to finally look it in the eye? Okay, so I can't have that as a title, but I think like reflection, I'm thinking that would be a good one. Reflection would be good. Okay, so let's stick this down anyway. Let's make a start. Yeah, I think reflection. And I really don't know if this is going to work out for me or if I'm going to totally have a breakdown or something. Who knows? You never know. Yeah, live on air. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Okay. Have you done anything like that? I mean, I know people do that sort of thing in their journals. I know that stream of consciousness, you know, morning pages and that is helpful for doing that sort of stuff. Yeah, if you've got another sort of way of doing it that you've done and you thought it was really good, please drop it down in the comments. I don't know, I think it's good to sort of like review your life, but sometimes it can be a little bit too self-absorbing. Like I know that I have people that I know that suffer with depression, and a lot of that is they tell me that they become very self-absorbed and it's not good for them. So I don't know, you know, it's good to talk to people, it's good to get it out of your system. But if you're not going to if you're not going to work through it, then is there much good in thinking about it? Like I do want to work through. I've got, I know I've mentioned on this channel before that I have, I've never been without my son through my whole life. Even when he left home, you know, he moved just around the block, so I've never really been without him. So I don't know how, I'm not coping with it very well, I don't think. I am isolating myself a little bit because I don't want to be crying over everyone. So I am struggling a little bit with it, but I know he wants to have a different life, so I fully support what he's doing. It's just painful, that's all. And I don't think that I have kept, you know, tried to think about it, tried to work through it. Really, it isn't helping me at all. It's actually keeping me in a place I don't want to be right now. So I'm trying to not even think about it. I'll have to deal with it, and I'm dealing with it day by day. But I don't think it's helpful for me to keep focusing on it because it's actually really upsetting. And I have to work, and I have to live, and I have to do all those other things that we all have to do. So there. Okay, so quite like that. And I'm not sure what is going to come out of this introspection or whatever you call it. You know what I'm trying to say. Now, I think I'd like to stamp this, but not like straight like that. I'd like to do a bit of maybe stamp it, then tear it. Might be a better idea. And if I'd done it on that, then that would be really nice, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let's get that and that. It's actually boiling in my office. Reflection. Isn't that what I said? Oh, that's quite a long word. I wonder if I can think of something a bit shorter. No. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's like that, isn't it? There we go. That would have been upside down and back to front. That's crazy. Okay, there. R re. I don't know if I'm going to get it all in now. I'm going to try. Oops. Does it have to be such a long bloody word? Shall I ask ChatGPT if it can find a smaller word? Oh, I'm going to stop here because I need the E again. Ooh. Let's see where we go with it. If I do it, if I mess it up, I'll mess it up, don't I? Okay. Oh, nice one. This is really, I know you're not supposed to use this thing for these ones, but I don't have any wood blocks to glue them to. You know, you're supposed to glue them onto wood blocks. I could just do them one at a time, but why would I? When I could make a right mess of them like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're falling off and everything now. I don't think that's a good idea like that. Let's try anyway. Look, like they're not secure. It worked last time. Yeah, they're just going to fall off when I turn it over, aren't they? Yeah, like that. Like that. Help, help, help. Let's just lay him down like that. And then let's just lay him down on the thing. Ooh. Like that. Okay, let's try that. Okay. I want them to be closer, but whatever. I'll wipe them after. I can put them in and wipe them. Thing is, they're easy to store like this as well, aren't they? Reflect. I don't know if it's going to be big enough. What do we think? I don't know if I'm going to get it on there. I think I started. Let's try that. Push that right in there so it goes down a bit, maybe. I don't know. Like that. There. Oh, and yeah, I'll get it on. I'll get it on. Just get it on, I think. Oh, just. I don't know if I want to have that nice and straight because it's going to be hard to get any sort of rip on that end. So I might just square it off and cut it. It seems to be like, well, that's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Should I square it off or should I cut it straight? I could just cut it around it, sort of like a nice shape. I'm doing it. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just doing it like that, sort of like rounded. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, let's see a look. Right, well, I think that's okay. I know it's going to go across there, but that's fine. There, or should I have it smack back bang in the middle? And then where am I going to put the right in then if I put that right in the middle? I could cut out squares and put them over the top there. I want it to go on that side because I'm reflecting. Let me do it on that side. Let's put it over there. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Like that. And then it coming in like that. And then across like that. Okay, that's all. Yep, that's good. Gotta make do. I don't know what these are supposed to go on. I've never really done the Stampin' Up thing, so. But that wasn't fantastic like that, was it? Definitely not like that anyway. I'll figure it out next time, I'm sure. I hope. I got C. Still really like this though. It's really cool. An E. And oh, I'm not going to let you hang around while I clean it. I'll clean it after. Okay. So now let's see what else we can put on there. What did I get out? I got out quite a lot of stickers, didn't I? I quite like this character, but I don't know if it works with this. It's like a little bit cutesy. I like the reflect, like I like his feel. That is from one of my grandkids' books. That's a little bit, I mean, it is sort of dark and moody, so yeah. I don't know, I'm quite tempted to put that in actually. Quite like that character. Quite like that too, that's quite nice. And I've got lots of like stamps that would go with that. Like here. I don't overdo it though with those types of things. And then I've got these little tools that I absolutely adore. I think they're super cute. And I got them for a spread I'm going to do with with my husband in it. But I think sometimes you need to be knocked on the head before you deal with stuff. And I just thought this is like a really cool idea. Just got these things, I want to get them off. Like to make it stick up, you know, it's got them little, you can see that. To make it stick up, so I'm just going to take them off. There. Yeah, sometimes you need to be hit over the head before you'll consider something. And I'm thinking it should be like that, you know, like right on the end. I don't know, we'll see. I do think that I'd like to have it in the spread though. That, and let's see what sort of, I do want a house. There are some moody ones here. Definitely, like, that's pretty moody, isn't it? Don't know if I'm going for that look though. That's very it's a very modern sort of style, and this paper doesn't really speak modern. I wanted it to be like this. I think this goes. I'm going for the indigo, aren't I? And then these definitely. That one. I think that one would look really nice with these colours, wouldn't it? Not too big and overpowering. Let's see though. Where could I put that? Let's try it. So there are ways to sort of, there are tools you can use to find out this information. Okay. All right. Don't know about that one. I've better put it down now. So I do quite like this one. I'm going to go with this one too. Where's my... Aha. That is what I'm looking for. Yeah, there are ways to, that was what I was going to say, there are ways to sort of get this information out in the same way that ChatGPT gave me prompt. Like definitely, I have a friend who's a psychologist, and she just gets you talking, actually. She gets you talking about life, and she just has that way with her that you just tell her everything. So I don't know why. Or I do. I trust her, actually. And yeah, I think she's really just something about her that's trustworthy. And you feel like she's not going to judge at all. I think that's the thing, isn't it, with when you go to see people like that. Right, I'm not going to put things like radiate positivity and that type of thing, because that's not what this is about. And be happy, like it's definitely got to be within this group, but keep reading, that might be a good one. Take the road less traveled, follow your heart, have a try. I like that because we're talking about trying to fix it. I'm going to put that right up there. Okay, and then yeah, life is a weaving shuttle. That's quite deep. Let's put that one in there because the rest are quite I think discover should go down there as well. But let's put that one in there. Quite like that there. And then I want to use the discover. Where did I see it? Up there. Yeah, I want to use the discover too. And I've got some black ones. But I just think, you know, let's just try to stick with the blues and the there, like that. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Not liking that at all. I think that looks stupid. I don't know what I'm going to do. How I'm going to do this one now. I might put it on something. So, you know, have something like that and then put the hammer on it. But it's facing the wrong way. I want it to face inwards. I don't know. That might work there, mightn't it? Yeah, quite like that. I'm quite taken with that one. I do have this as well, but I think it's the wrong blue. When nothing goes right, go left. I quite like that, but again, like I said, that's the wrong blue. Not feeling that one. And this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this either. Sort of just stuck in the middle. What I could do, I know what I could do. I feel like it needs something here. Is lacking. I mean, I've got a lot of things that could work. I don't like moons and stuff like that really, but I could put, I don't know. Nah, I don't really want to put too much more in that bit because I want to write on there. So yeah, I am not feeling this one at all. It's like, it's weird because I haven't chosen it, you know. It's hard to think what I want to do. What about this? So this is more paper though. I think it's got enough paper like this. I think that's enough of that. Yeah. I want some of these type things. Quite like putting these in. I use these quite a bit. And until I get some more. That's quite, oh yeah, no, wrong blue. Yeah, I think we could use that one, even though it's not blue. It is a type of purple that we could get away with. Oh. Yeah, I think good one. Let's do that one. I'm actually going to speed this up because I think it'll be pretty boring for you just sitting watching me going through my stickers. Or not, I don't know. I don't know. Is it? Let me know. Would you rather I speed this bit up? I always think them bits are better. Yeah. Quite like that there. Let's put this bit down first because I am taken with this. I do like that, like that. No, I'm just going to do that bit like that. Okay, I like it so far. I'm going to try not to overdo it because, again, I've got to get some words in there. But I feel like this needs something, a card, or, yeah, maybe the other way. I don't really have anything like that. I could tear some paper and put it there, but I quite like that there. I don't know. Ooh. I wanna cut that off at the top. But would that look bad? Let's try it. I've got another one. It's not like I don't have another one. I could cut that off just along that line because I feel like it's a big waste. Okay. It's not terrible. Okay, and then I could put like something on the top of that about something like that. Something like that. How about that? And then there's space for writing. I've got to do something with that top bit though. That doesn't look very good, does it? Let's try straightening it out a bit more. That looks a bit manky. Like that. Okay. Bring that down like that so you're not looking at that bit so much. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There. How about that? Oh, just get rid of it. Worrying about it. Stop worrying about it. Put that on there. But then that means... Oh, I quite like that though. Yeah, that's the one. Right. Cool. Oops. I've got this small one because I've had this a lot longer, so I just thought I better start using this one up. I've only recently started using glue sticks. Before, I always used to use that, you know, the sort of like that glue, what are they called? In the roller, you know, like permanent glue in the roller that you get from Michael's. I always used to use that all the time, but like that. But you use it up really quick. I don't know why I didn't use that Italian stuff. I bought some Italian glue from Stylus in Edmonton, in the pen shop. And it's like a pot, and it smells like marzipan. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird, and it sort of looks like a bit oily. It dries and sticks stuff really well. I'm not sure what it is. I've never had it before. I could put that there, couldn't I now? Don't know now. I don't know if I like that now. What about a number? No. No, 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 no. But there is always washi. A little bit of washi. That's too long. There's always opportunity for washi. Let's put it on the edge so you can still see that. I'm going to leave that for space for writing, but I might do a little bit of layered washi, and I think these colours go really nice with this whole reflection spread. And I have put the chapters in. If you don't want to sit through me building this part of it, you can jump straight to how I answer the prompt. Yeah, that's okay. I'm just going to pull it up a little bit. It's a bit wonky, and do more of the There. That's okay, like that. So I'm leaving that because I want to be able to actually put some notes in there. I'm gonna, this bit here could use something. Now, I did ask ChatGPT if it had something it would like me to put in it, and it said butterflies. Butterflies? Yeah, I know, that's cool, isn't it? Okay, but I do like this. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, yep. I'm good with that. I just, oops, slip that bit under there. There, and then maybe just something there. What we got there? What's that? Oh, don't know about that's too long. No, I want something that's smaller. Let's bring something that will. Oh, maybe that. How about that? Quite like that. That works there, doesn't it? I cannot for the life of me get these stickers off here without using like something like this. Okay, let's do that. Trying to straighten it a little bit. There. Okay. That and that are a little bit samey, but let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it because I don't want to spend all day doing it. I do like this as well. Oh, look, see, look at that colour. I'll put that like that. That might break up that cross bit. What else? I had another one. Yeah, there we go. Thought I did. I had another little thing that I got that I thought might be the right colour. And then there is obviously, yeah, like these are the sort of trying to find, I think the least, I don't want it to be looking too happy because it's not like about, I'm still like I'm sad, but it's reflecting on stuff, isn't it? It's supposed to be reflecting on things. I don't know where should I put that there. Isn't it near that other girl? Too near that other girl. Right there. Right there. Like that. Does that work? Yeah, that's okay, isn't it? And then, oops, I don't know what that is, but yeah, then I can write in this bit here. Got her on there. I don't want to put shopping or anything like that. No, I think that is enough. Oh, but I think that would be a good one to write. Life, wouldn't it? And I might have to put like a, an envelope. I know it's going to be a bit personal what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to cop out on you there and say, no, I'm not sharing, because I'm not sharing. I will share whatever it is that comes out. I will share. And then I think this one, I've got one down here that says happy life, and I think that might be good to just have it down here, you know, like not right in your face, but that's sort of where we're heading, hopefully. Okay, that's that one. There is another little smiley face that I've got there that I think will still go with these colours. There. Okay. Yeah, I think that is sort of getting there now. I need some paper here, I think, so that I can just write across here. I could write straight across it, but it would be helpful. Let me see if I've got some torn paper I can use. This is my little torn paper box. Oh, maybe I've just got, the thing with this is it's really like cutesy kawaii style. I'm not looking for that today on this. That's really good. Yeah, I like this. Could definitely use this, couldn't I? Yeah, let's use this. This is like, I think this would be really good there. Like that. Sort of like that. Up there a bit, like that. And it's not in the way of that. Then you prefer it there. Prefer it in the middle. Prefer it there. That's okay, you can still see her. Like that. Yeah, let's do it. It's quite hard, so I'm hoping that it will stay. Now, this is extra strength, so I'm going to use this one because I think this will make it stick better. I shouldn't be doing it on my desk, should I? No, I actually handmade this desk. It is an island. You know what you get like for a kitchen? It's a kitchen island. It's really thick. It's really heavy wood, and so I sanded it down and put some clear matte sort of varnish stuff on it. There's like 5 coats I had to do, and you have to sand it down between each coat, and then I got some legs off of Amazon, and it is one of those tables that goes up and down. So, but I had to find some that was could take a lot of weight because it's super heavy. So if you decide to do something like that, that is wonky, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah. If you decide, oh, frick. Sorry for swearing, but oh, I'm all right. I'm good. If you decide to do something like that, I'm going to glue it again because it's lost glue. Make sure that the legs can take the weight, because that would be awful to put all the hard work into. Let's concentrate for a minute. I'm going to stop talking for a minute and concentrate on doing this. That's it. It looks pretty straight. There we go. Yes. 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 Okay. So we've got lighter colours on here. We've got, I need to bring this to life a little bit more. I don't know if I'm going to do that with stickers like this, but you know, like we just want something a little bit lighter on this side. So I'm going to use this white one. And I'll see if there's any other stickers in that button there I can use. Let's just go like that. And then maybe there's something in here, although I have got 2 ladies ready, but there might be something in here I can use. It's got to be a bit lighter. How about, don't know, quite like this. I might just take this because I just like it. Put that in there at the top there, but on the top of that, on the top of that label thing. Oh, I'm ripping it all out now. Come out? Come on. Sometimes they're really stuck good and proper, aren't they? Gotcha. Oh, no, yeah, no. Yes, there we go. Right, I was thinking of putting this one on the top there. I just don't know, but I think it's quite cool. Right there. Do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I quite like that. And then I feel like I've got to have something here. And then I'll stop, because it doesn't need to be completely covered in stickers again, Tina. Yeah, I know, I'm talking to myself. As I do this every time, I find it really hard to just stop. Should just stop now, but yeah, I just want something there. It looks so plain there. About that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should have put that down. But that's the thing, isn't it? Oh, I like that better though. Could I put that in there somewhere? Maybe I could put that at the top. It would look good then, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, this is hard. Ah, gotcha. Could I put that there? Yeah, I like that. I do. That will do, I think. That'll do. So we've got enough, except for maybe one more. I just see a space where it should have something like there. There we go. Okay, we're good. And then we've got this space in here in the middle to write. Okay, I've had the fun part, and now I have to write. I might use one of these. I'm going to keep the stamping out. So I'm just going to quickly tidy up, and then I'll be back to do the writing. I've just put the prompt here. What truth about myself have I been quietly avoiding? Because facing it might change everything. And I'm ready to finally look it in the eye. And am I ready to finally look in the eye? Okay, so I think it's probably about control and surrender. I'm reflecting on that because I manage so much at work. I'm managing situations, and work is such a big thing because it's my business, and you know, I'm managing in my husband's business too. So I don't trust life, or even I don't trust God, I think, to hold me if I stop managing it all. Like, I feel like I can't not manage it because it'll all fall apart. That's a big one. So that's probably going to be my answer to this. I've quietly been avoiding facing that, and I don't know how you face that. Let's put it in. I can't believe this is not working. This is like, I've never used it. Here we go. Let's get it going. This is Archer and Olive, actually. So let's see how it works. And I feel like I'm going to mess everything up. I could just put a sticker over if it doesn't work, doesn't it? I don't trust life. To hold me if I stop managing it all. And I did want to put it like messy and scraggy, that sort of text. Well, it's certainly that, isn't it? It's actually acrylic. These are Archer and Olive acrylic markers. So, okay, I'm going to just let that dry because that's going to be wet for a little while. And so that is, how can I, hold on a minute, that's what I've got this for, isn't it? Never used it for that. I've always used it for pens, but yeah, there you go. Now, no worries. Okay, so I'm just going to write a little bit about it, about that whole subject, about managing things all the time, and how much pressure it is actually. So now, this side of it, I have to figure out how to resolve this, am I? Is that what I'm doing? I don't know. I don't know. Is that it? Where did this blue come from? Maybe it was in childhood. Obviously, like when you're younger, if you're responsible, you aren't a disappointment, you're approved of. So I just handled it on my own. My parents were both working, so I just handled it. But it definitely has, I think definitely, I don't know if childhood so much, but from the age of about 17, I've just done it all myself. So, you know, having to. It came from having to manage it. Okay, so what does it cost me then? Let's do that. Okay, well, I think it definitely has cost me some peace and joy as well. I'm always trying to manage stuff. It does take the joy away and spontaneity, doesn't it? Because if you're always imagining and planning, definitely sleep. Because I'll wake up sometimes, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I do this? And also, I think it affects how well, definitely affects me, how I trust others. Because it's never completely, you know. So, what would it mean? To trust God / life, if you want to say that. I'm saying God. Sorry, my mouse is in there. Letting go of managing everything. Stopping the enabling. Believing that people will step up and manage if I don't. And trusting that in time I will grow and let go of more things in my life which shouldn't bring And softness, not weak. There we go. I think that is well, I actually really enjoyed that. It is unusual. It was an unusual spread for me. I've never really done anything like that before, and I think I've discovered that if you don't know what to write in your journal, if you're wondering what you should write about, or not that I didn't have a load of stuff I could have written about, I just wanted to try it out. So I think if you're struggling and you're not sure what you could put in your journal, or you actually want to do some of that sort of stuff as well, you know. Excuse me, sorry, I've got sidetracked by looking for something to go there. Yeah, I'm not feeling that, no. Yeah, if you feel the need to, sorry, I am very, very distracted because I feel like there is a gap that is we've got missing here, something here. It needs something there. I'm hoping this will do it. Or maybe, yeah. No, I was looking for the little book. Ah, this is what I was looking for, this little book. Yes, like I say, it's really good for reflecting. It's really good for, you know, just thinking about life and those types of things, and saying to yourself, is there something that I'm keeping to myself that can improve myself with? If I did something about it, would it help to improve my life? I don't like that. Ooh. Yeah, is there something that you're keeping covered that you could really share and it make a whole difference to your life? I think that for me, like I said, I do honestly, I have an issue with like managing everything. And 100% it is not through choice. It's through being left to manage it. So I've got no choice. I've got to do it. And so I need to resolve that in whatever way I'm going to resolve that. I need to let go of some of the stress, because it's a lot of stress to be managing everything and making sure everything always goes right. It's all down to you. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. That's okay. It's alright. And then we could put a little thing like that. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what do you think? I'm not a psychologist. Not at all. I'm trying to help myself. Okay, that's good. Well, thank you for joining me. If you stuck it through to the end, actually this was quite deep, but I did have a lot of fun with the stickers and being introspective and thinking about, like I said, this whole thing. I'm not going to go into detail. You know what the question was, but I do think that you can use AI to give you some journal prompts if you've got no ideas, you don't know what to put in your journal. Then definitely AI can help you with that. I'm going to say goodbye now. I appreciate you spending time with me today, and come back next time and let's see what else we can try. I'm Tina, the Thankful Planner. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing and coming back. Please comment down below if you try it and you get some strange prompts. I'll be really interested to hear what prompts AI gives you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.